Hi guys, Top Pops here, and today we're going to be doing a Q&A. So let's get started. Alright guys, so I was on Instagram today and I asked on my story if you guys want to see a Q&A, and a lot of you guys did, and a lot of you guys sent in questions as well. So, we have about 35 questions here that we're going to be going through today. A lot of really great ones, some that I didn't even think of. Like, I could just think of my own questions, but it's better when you guys can think of some for me, because then you might think of something that I wouldn't have thought of. So anyways, let's get started with the first question here, because there's a lot of them. Alright, the first question here comes in from Wasatch Pop, a fellow YouTuber, and he says, what's your future career looking like? Any plans of what you want to do? Well, at the moment, what I do for a living is YouTube. Funny, I forgot that I wore the hat today. But yeah, I would say at the moment right now, YouTube is my job. And so far, I don't really see me stopping doing YouTube anytime soon. But I would say something that I want to do after YouTube, which I don't think I will ever stop doing videos anytime soon. But if there was ever, you know, say an off chance where I did stop, I want to do something with editing and filmmaking, because I do that pretty much every single day. I'm pretty good with Photoshop. I'm decent with editing, whether it be Premiere or Final Cut, and I guess I could say I'm good at like creating a story. I don't know if that's a thing, but I'd say I am pretty good at that, you know, making a beginning to end, especially when it comes to like pop hunts and stuff like that. You know, you have to start somewhere and end somewhere. So I feel like something with editing or storytelling or filming is something that I want to do after this, but for right now, it's YouTube. The Funko Phantom 7 asks, what Cartoon Network pops would you like to see be made next? And I thought about this one for a little while. I would probably say Ed, Edd, and Eddy. I think those ones would be great to see. There are so many different characters, and they're kind of like a weird style of cartoon, so I think it'd be really cool to see what Funko could do in terms of turning them into a figure, because there are so many different ones that they could do for that, and they look really odd. They're kind of like sketchy, you know what I mean? They don't really look like a regular cartoon, so I think those three would be really awesome to make. And the rest of the gang. When I said gang there, it sounded like it was like Scooby-Doo or something. I don't know why, but the word gang always reminds me of Scooby-Doo. I don't know. Sparky the Collector asks, favorite Animal Crossing villager? I gotta say Scoot. Scoot is just one of those ones. He was one of the first ones on my island. He's probably one of my favorites because of that. He always gives me gifts as well, and he's always down to give me a good reaction. Ooh, VA Funko Pops. They are asking a good one here. Is there any pop you regret paying a lot for? I actually went through these questions here and pulled out all the figures that I wanted to, you know, maybe pull in and show you guys. And there is one. A lot of you guys might know this one. It's Jollibee. Now, there have been some studs that I've bought, but there's also been some duds. And this one here, I love the figure, don't get me wrong, but I paid $110 for this. I don't actually know what it's worth at the moment. Maybe we should check that just for fun, because I know it's worth a lot less than what I paid for it. And I paid $110. So I think it's something around like, I want to say $30 to $40. It's not great. It is worth $33. So yeah, I did lose a lot on this one. And I don't regret buying it because I don't like the figure. I just regret buying it because of how much I paid for it. Pop Bounty asks, ever consider selling all or some of your pops? No, none in the personal collection. Especially the ones that I really, really like. But there is the off chance, and usually once a year we go to Niagara Falls Comic Con. Not this year, it's been postponed for now. But with Niagara Falls Comic Con, we usually like to bring maybe like 200 to 300 figures and sell them for not overly inflated prices, but usually about, you know, maybe $20 instead of $15, depending on what I paid for it. And then we know you just like to clear out a few of them, so that way for the year we can have more room to show off newer figures and better figures as well. So like some of the money that I do use from Comic-Con, I then turn it into more YouTube video money. That's pretty much what I do with it. And it's really fun. We make content. The first year we did it was last year, and it went over really, really well, and I wanted to do it again this year, but with everything going on, unforeseen circumstances, I didn't know that this was going to happen. Nobody did. So at the moment, we can't go to Niagara Falls Comic Con, but I would love to do that again. So I guess, yes, I do sell figures, just none in the personal collection. PNW Bearded Guy asks, top 3 favorite 4-inch pops. Now, usually when I say this, there is the, of course, Buzz in there, and I'm pretty sure that's why he put it as 4-inch pops. So I actually dug for a little while and found 3 figures that I'm a huge fan of, and I guess we'll just get started with this one here. And there's no order to this, it's just these are the 3 that I found and I thought I liked, and this does change a lot depending on what's new at the time, but one of them is the Energizer Bunny. I would say flocked or common, either way. This one's a great one. It's got so much detail to it. He also has the battery and the Energizer logo like right on there. I think that looks really, really great. I love it when they do that with the ad icons. They add the real logo on there. It just makes them look a little more official. And then we've got the Atom Bomb. I'm sure a lot of you guys knew this one was going to be on there. Again, this can be any of them. So there's the Chase one where he's glow in the dark. There's this one, and then there's a metallic Toy Tokyo exclusive. All 3 of those ones kind of fit into this category here for that figure. And then last but not least, I would say this one more so than the common one, but this one here is the Waldo and Woof. This is the Barnes & Noble exclusive. The only thing I don't like about it is that the sticker is covering Woof. I wish they put it up here like they do with some of the other exclusives. Like there was Rapunzel and Pascal they did to SDCC a bunch of years ago. I think it was 2015 maybe, and they put the sticker like a lot higher up so you could actually see the smaller character inside. I wish they did it with this one. They didn't, but it's still one of my top characters. Jack B05 asks, if Niagara Falls Comic Con is still on, are you going to have another booth again? Yes, I do. I want to have one anyways. And like we just talked about a minute ago, with everything going on, I don't know when that's going to be, but I would love to have another booth. And yes, we'll probably be making merch and have the mystery bags and have all the fun pops and stuff like that. I actually really loved going to Niagara Falls Comic Con. It was a blast. We got to see some really amazing people, meet a lot of you guys as well. So yeah, I will totally be doing it again if there's another Niagara Falls Comic Con. Funko Pop Couple Collectors asks, what's the #1 pop you don't own but would love to have? Oof, this is a tough one. I didn't really think about this one. It would probably be the Bob's Big Boy, the one that was exclusive to San Diego Comic-Con. That one's the one that I always tell everybody just because it's an expensive character. It's like it's limited to 480 pieces. It's worth like $1,400, maybe $1,300. Maybe it's a little bit less than that now. I'm not exactly sure, but it was that a little while ago. So it'd probably be that one or any of the Freddy Funko as the original 3 ad icons. So it'd be Boo Berry, Count Chocula, or Frankenberry. And I'm pretty sure, if I'm not mistaken, the Chase Count Chocula is the most expensive at like $3,000. It's a really amazing character, but that's probably the one that I would love to have, but just don't own. PatTube 2020 asks, which soda figures would you like to see in the future? Probably, I want to say Rock's characters, because there are so many different ones that they could make, and I heard they might be coming out with them. I had seen Brian Mariotti said something on the Funko forum, which is a place that he posts a lot of stuff that could be coming soon, and one that I would love to see is Post Malone. Especially the Beatles maybe could be cool. I'm just looking at them here. Kurt Cobain, Notorious B.I.G., Tupac, Kiss, stuff like that I would love to see, and I would totally pick them up too. I think it'd be really funny if they put I think I talked about this before, the Post Malone in a Bud Light can, or at least made it look like a Bud Light can, sort of. I think that'd be really awesome. But yeah, I'd love to see Rocks, maybe more ad icons. Rick and Morty would be great. I'm now looking around the room at different characters. Sesame Street would be amazing. There's so many different characters that they haven't made yet in that style that I would just love to see. Ryons21 asks, if you had a chance to create a pop, who would it be? That's another one of those questions that's super tough. I don't know. Wow. Maybe something like Phineas and Ferb or Seinfeld, and I know those are two that Bearded Pop Hunter, actually that's funny, those are two that Bearded Pop Hunter talks about a lot, and I totally agree with him on those two. I love the show Seinfeld. Phineas and Ferb was one of those shows that I've seen every single episode of. I watched it pretty much my entire childhood. I don't remember when that show came out, but it was like right around the time when I feel like I started really watching like Disney Channel and stuff like that, so that was one of those shows that I just like watched almost every single day religiously. I would love to see a lot of those characters. Dr. Doofenshmirtz, Perry the Platypus, Phineas, Ferb, Buford, Baljeet, Isabel. I'm trying to think of other people in the show. Candace. Like, everybody would look amazing, I think, in this Funko style. The only thing that I feel like would be tough is Phineas, just because of the way his eyes are. It would look weird straight on. But I feel like they could do like a thing where they put it on the side, kind of. I don't know. I know Funko would figure it out, and I'm sure those would look amazing. Aga AV asks, do you plan to get every single pop? No. There are so many pops that I skip when we go to stores, especially because of how many they come out with. And I didn't start collecting back in 2010, so I missed about 5 years of collecting. So there is a lot of figures that I could just never pick up in stores because of how expensive they are, and there are so many different ones that are just crazy, crazy valuable. So I don't think I would be able to get every single pop, but I do try to collect a lot of them. Thomas Tricoli asks, what would you consider the craziest opportunity you've gotten from doing YouTube? I would probably say, going to California or Seattle, either one. Both of those were amazing trips. You guys actually came along for both of them, which I thought was amazing. I got to film pretty much everything that we did. California was really cool. We got Surfer Magazine and the help of Bands for Arms to, you know, kind of, I was going to say ship us out there, send us out there for a weekend, and we got to do a lot of amazing stuff that I didn't think I'd ever be able to do. We went to the Funko Hollywood store. We went to Disneyland. A lot of really, really fun stuff, and we made a lot of really fun videos as well. And also going to Seattle was amazing because of the Funko HQ. We did way more than we expected. We met up with Sully from the Funcast, and we got to do a lot of really, really fun stuff there. We went to the basement and checked out that stuff there, the Funko basement with the bowling alley and all the games and stuff like that. And we also got to be on the Funko Funcast, so there was a lot of really fun stuff that happened on that trip. But I would say both of those are probably the highlights of like my YouTube career. Gunslinger 1064 asked, has it already almost been a whole year? And yes, it's really funny. If you guys don't know, him and I have been doing this thing. Well, actually, it's mostly him. He started this, and then I just kind of continued it, and it's been really fun to do this. But he DMs me every single day. I want to find out what day it's on. He's on day 319 of direct messaging me. I think he said he was going to stop at a year. I don't know if he's going to. But that'd be really amazing to see if he does hit a year. I'm pretty sure he will. We also do talk back and forth some days, but I think it's really, really funny that he's on day 319. Ride the Pop guy asks, favorite convention you've gone to? I would probably say New York Comic Con just because of how big that convention is. It is the second biggest convention in all of North America. Third being Fan Expo Canada, which I've been to. So I've been to those two. And then I want to go to San Diego Comic Con, which is the largest in North America, which would be amazing to go to. I want to eventually. Maybe we will. I think I had tickets for this year, but I'm pretty sure they canceled it. They did cancel it this year. Yeah, I don't know why I said I'm pretty sure. They did cancel it this year. So I would love to go to that one eventually. I just can't go this year. Funko Canuck asks, favorite Funko item from a mystery box? I did grab this one. This one took a little while, but it was actually a mystery box that I did more recently. It was one that was a $340 mystery box, which I know is a crazy price to buy a mystery box for, but we did a video on it, and it was this right here, the Freddy Funko as Genie. This is the most expensive pull I've ever gotten from a mystery box, and I mean, this is like $200 and some odd, maybe $300. So it is a little bit less than what I actually would have purchased for the box, but I did also get the original Boo from Monsters, Inc., as well as another figure as well. I don't remember exactly which one it was, but yeah, this one is probably my favorite pull from a mystery box. Levitating Dog asks, what YouTubers do you watch? And at the moment, I've been watching a lot more than I usually do, just because I'm at home so much more. So what I've been watching a lot of recently is Hermitcraft Season 7. If you guys don't know what this is, it's a group of YouTubers that make videos on a server on Minecraft. It's a private server, but they do it and they make videos on all of it. It's amazing. Who's on there? Mumbo, Grian, there's False Symmetry, Scar, Iskal, I don't want to miss anybody, Corrales, B00, Etho. Anyways, I watch pretty much all of them in their videos. I've been keeping up to date with it. I missed a lot of Season 6, but then this one kind of came out right around the right time where I got to watch a lot of it. And sometimes it's like a 20-minute video here and there, so it's really fun to watch it and just kind of see what they're doing on there. I also watch a lot of KSI, as well as Logan Paul's been doing his vlogs Monday, Wednesday, Friday, so I've been watching those ones. Who else do I watch? David Dobrik, but he hasn't been posting too much recently due to quarantining and stuff going on, so I do like watching him. A lot of the Vlog Squad as well. But yeah, I do watch a lot of YouTubers because that's kind of like my main, you know, kind of like source for entertainment. I don't watch too much television besides like maybe like The Big Bang Theory or some Netflix. So watching YouTube is pretty fun for me. InstaQuackYT asks, are you going to get a YouTubes? Now, YouTubes did just sponsor one of my videos, and I don't know if I'm ever going to be getting a YouTubes. I would love one, and I know a lot of you guys really did mention it during that video. I think it'd be crazy if we could get one, but at the moment, there's nothing in the works. CatPike99 asks, what's the pop you're anticipating the most? I would probably say the Ninja one or any of the new Icons pops that are coming out. Ninja is a great one, and it is the first kind of like streamer slash online influencer that is getting a figure, so I'm super proud of that Funko is making one of those, and I'm glad they're going that direction. I would love to see more characters like that, and I saw a couple questions about that where people were asking, do you think they should make an influencer line? I totally think they should, because there's a huge market for it. A lot of people really do love people that are online content creators. So anyways, yeah, that one is amazing. A lot of the icons are great. I have been trying to get as many icons as possible. I actually did just order another one that was kind of expensive, but I found it for a good deal. So anyways, that will be coming soon. But yes, I would totally love to see the Ninja one come out soon. I don't know when that one is coming out, but I'm hoping it's soon. PopVids HQ asks, what happened to the 200K subscriber giveaway? Now, that one is still going on right now. You guys can still go back to that video and enter if you'd like to. But at the moment, what I've been doing is because I can't go to the post office to ship it, I'm able to go to my Canadian one, but it's a lot more, I'm telling you, a lot more expensive to ship it from Canada, especially because of how big this box is going to be. We're not going to be able to ship it to anyone outside of the Canadian area, and I want to give a fair chance to everybody because this is a worldwide giveaway. So I want to keep this, kind of, special and to everyone. And we're going to do a cool live stream when I finally do this. Actually, you know what? I haven't shown off every single figure, so let's tease another one real quick. I'm not sure if I ever showed this one off, but this one will be in the 200K giveaway. And what I'm trying to do for that one is make a $200 box for you guys. So it might go up in price since the last time I actually checked on all this stuff. So you guys might be getting like a $200 to $300 mystery box. But yeah, this is going to be one of the ones inside, so I highly recommend entering. Do You Funko Bro asks, if you started your channel today, would you focus on building YouTube or Instagram? Honestly, I would say if you were to start a YouTube channel today, kind of do a balance of everything. Like I've been doing a lot of TikTok, Twitter, Instagram, and YouTube, and all of them together kind of create like a nice bubble of different things that you're doing, like a nice circle. Instead of just doing YouTube and focusing on that, I like to kind of branch out and do different things as well. Like, I know we don't have as many on any of the other platforms, but on TikTok I've got almost 20K, on Instagram we just hit 40K, here we're at almost 210,000, so I really like to branch out and do as many things as possible, because why not? And then also by doing different platforms, different people that may not see your stuff on YouTube would see it on, say, Instagram or Twitter or TikTok or really any other platform. JP Ramirez, I hope I got your name right, says, what's your favorite store to go hunting at? I would probably say GameStop, only because I do get a lot of pre-orders there, and it's really easy to pre-order stuff. It's one of the closest ones right when I go over the border to the USA, so it's really nice to go there and do some pop hunting. Plus, everybody there is super nice, and it's just really easy to get a lot of stuff in super quickly with the pre-orders. Owen62465 asks, what is your favorite video you've made? And I would probably say one of the buying out the store videos, whether it be the Walmart one or the one we did at Shoppers, only because it's so fun to see people's reactions to us buying so many characters, and then seeing like how much it comes out to. Also, it's fun to get sponsors for those videos, so we get to work with other companies as well. But yeah, both of those have been really, really fun, and I want to do it again, maybe with Hot Topic eventually. So if there's any companies out there that want to sponsor me for that, it would be kind of expensive, but it would be an amazing video. Omer Nark asks, what is your dream pop to own? And like I said earlier, it would probably one of the big, expensive Freddy Funko ad icons, because those ones really are amazing. Also, there's the Colonel Sanders one that came out, I think it was last year's, would have been Freaky Tiki Fun Days. Yeah, it came out the same year as the Genie. So something like that. Whether it be a really expensive like Freddy as something in an ad icon or icon form, or just one of the more expensive ad icons in general. Lego for Life 2020 asks, can you do a full Pez and soda collection? Also, how are you? I'm great, thank you for asking. And I would say yes, I will be doing those ones eventually. Maybe not in the form of like a, here's all of my sodas, here's all my Pez. Maybe we will do those, I'm not sure. But for right now, it would probably be like the part 6 to adding everything to the Funko app, where we would check out, you know, them by adding them to the collection and finding out how much they're worth. Actually, since we're on that topic, let's see how much the collection is worth. I haven't checked in a little while, but I also did not add my dinosaur figures and those ones to the collection, so I still have to do that. I will be doing that soon, and I should remember that before I get too far into it and then forget again. So let's see what the collection's worth, though. It is worth $37,970, and Louis Blue is up to $300. Yo! That's my first 3-inch pop to hit $300, and that's $300 USD as well, so that's like 4 maybe Canadian, something like that. That's crazy. Roy is up to $200. He hit the $200 mark. Freddy Funko Director's at $210. Doug with Cones at $195. So you guys can see here, these ones are ones that I got for cheaper, but then, you know, like I paid less than what they're worth. But when it comes down to like the Jollibee or something like that, paying $110 for something worth $33 now isn't the greatest, but I do have a lot more studs than duds. Okay guys, the last question I have here from Ant Vizuvez, I think that's how you pronounce it, Ant ATV, sorry. He says, what pops would you like to see re-released with newer versions? Now, I would say, of course, these ones here, The Simpsons, but the problem is, though, they did technically make more of them. They just didn't make the 4 original ones again. I don't know. This is a real tough one because there are so many great ones that they could do. Maybe like the original Monsters, Inc. ones would be really amazing. Like some of the older Disney ones, but like with new updated sculpts. I know they made Sully again and stuff like that, so they have made a lot of them, but I'm sure there's some that they did not make from way back then. Like even George Sanderson. They haven't made a new Mike Wazowski in a while, since Monsters University actually. So maybe some stuff like that would look really great. Alright guys, well that's going to do it for today. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys want to see more from me in the future, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, do all that. And again, guys, thank you so much for sending in all of the questions. It was much appreciated. And if you guys want to send in questions for next time, I usually do this on my Instagram, so go follow me over there at TopPopsYT. But this has been another episode of Top Pops. Popsters, thanks for watching. See you guys tomorrow.